how's it going, guys? And welcome here to Barca Variety. And as El Clasico is edging closer, we are all getting excited. We are all getting hyped up, and this is where the build up begins. It's all coming up for you, and the build up starts here. And basically, what we're gonna do in today's videos is we're gonna be looking at the qualities of each team. We're gonna be combining the qualities, because if you're backing Barcelona, or if you're backing Real Madrid, you've got to admit there is serious quality on both sides. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing it all. We're going to combine the Real Madrid squad and the Barcelona squad into one starting 11. So let's get started. And before we do get started, guys, I just want to clarify that this starting 11 is based on form this season. So, for example, I can't choose Ansu Fati because he has been injured and he hasn't been able to get his form up. And also, we'll be using the classic 4-3-3 formation, holding formation, because that is the classic FC Barcelona formation and it is the classic Real Madrid formation. So let's get straight into it. And guys, I will try my best to make this fair and unbiased, but as you know, I am a Barcelona fan and I will probably choose Barcelona players over Real Madrid players. I will try my best to make this fair. And if we do start in goal, this is not an easy one as you might think it is, because there's two contenders for it. It's either Marc-Andre Ter Stegen or Thibaut Courtois. Courtois is a very tall goalkeeper, but you know what? I'm gonna go for Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. And the reasoning behind that, he's got all the aspects of the game. He can play with his feet, he can come out of his goal, and he's a brilliant goalkeeper, and he only keeps on improving. And then when you're looking at the partnership in defense, I would go with Ronald Araujo and Sergio Ramos. And the reason I go with Ronald Araujo because he's been brilliant this season. You guys might say PK, but PK has been actually injured, and Lenglet hasn't played that well this season. And you've got Mingueza, but Araujo was the best out of them all. And then we do move on to the left back spot, and I would go for Jordi Alba because there is Mendy. You could argue for Mendy because he's got wonderful defensive abilities, but you know what? Jordi Alba's been killing it this season. This guy has so many assists, so many goals. He's a brilliant fullback. Maybe he needs to improve on the defensive side, but he is world class. He is world class 100%. No one can argue with that. But then if we do move on to the right back spot, this was very easy to decide because Sergio Roberto's been injured. Danny Carvajal has been injured, so it will go down to Serginho Dest, the American fullback. He's brilliant, he's got the speed, he's got the attacking, he's got the defensive. He's a brilliant fullback. Well, then we do move on to the holding midfield role, and this one was very, very tough. Believe me, this one was very tough. It's either you go for Sergio Busquets or Casemiro, and I went for Casemiro. Okay, guys, and this is why. Busquets at the beginning of the season, he wasn't at his best. You don't see consistency from Busquets, but Casemiro is very consistent. He's a brilliant player, he can score goals, he's very aggressive, and that's why he would go in my lineup. And then, of course, you're gonna have Frankie De Jong. He's a world-class midfielder. He's brilliant. You can't argue that he's gonna be out of this 11. He has to have a way in there. And then there's one more midfielder, and that spot, there's a lot of contenders. It's either you're gonna give it to Cruz, Modric, Pedri. And guys, I'm gonna go for Toni Cruz. Because I could have gone for Pedri because Pedri's been on brilliant form this season, but also Cruz. And this is a combined 11 after all, so I'm gonna have to try and include both teams' players. And then, of course, in attack, it's going to be Messi. And then Barcelona have been lacking final touch. And Real Madrid have that through Karim Benzema, so I will definitely put him in the starting lineup. He has been scoring goals for fun. He is a brilliant, brilliant player. And then on that left hand side, it's either Vinicius Jr. or Ousmane Dembele, or of course you can have Griezmann. But I would prefer a natural winger, someone like Ousmane Dembele after his last minute winner. Yes, it is another Frenchman, Ousmane Dembele. Guys, that is my combined 11, combined of Barcelona and Real Madrid. There are 7 Barcelona players and 4 Real Madrid players. Do you think that's fair? I don't know. Let me know in the comment sections down below. And guys, of course, I would have loved to include Pedri in that midfield. But you know what? It's a combined 11, so I wanted to include some other players into it, some Real Madrid players and Fati. I am sure if he wasn't injured, he would be in this 11. He would be in great, great form. And guys, let me know in the comments section down below, what would your combined 11 be? Is my combined 11 fair? What is your opinion on it? And guys, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you in the next video.